supremacy. The fact that she's like, I won't say ignorant, but like she really doesn't understand the context of where those black women are coming from. So she's looking at it in a way where it's just attack, attack, attack. And and that may very well be the case. But black women have been through so much shit. Like, we're talking about women that literally set trends and get shitted on for them. When white women set trends, everybody's like, "Oh, this is cool. This is great." When Asian women set trends, okay, there may be instances of insensitivity and shit like that. But when black women do shit that's popping, it's attacked. Or someone takes what they did and then applies it to their little community or whatever, and it's praised. So it's like when you wearing these box braids, right? Understand, those box braids stop someone from getting a job. Those box braids got someone kicked out of school. Those box braids have literally been like indoctrinated for people to believe that, oh, this is unprofessional. Oh, this is something that we can't have in our society. So they reacted according. But you, as a white girl, who Western society praises, like, if you want to be beautiful, look like you. And then you're wearing box braids, of course they're gonna feel some type of way because it's not genuine. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it a buck. You only wearing box braids because you're part of the hip hop community, and there's black people all over the hip hop community. Like, you did that shit when you was on Dr. Phil, talking all that. Hey, catch me outside. How about that? Yeah. Talking, doing that, AAVE shit. So, let's keep it a buck. You only really doing it because you just love black folks and you just want to impress us so bad, honestly. And we also gotta take a little bit of the L too, because we did kind of give her a lane to go on. If you look at all her little features and shit, black people. But anyway, on to the subject. You can take those box braids off, wear your natural hair, and no one would look at you without like any. You'll just be a white girl. You can take that shit off and there's no stigma attached anymore. A black woman can't do that. She can't take her box braids off and the stigma won't go away, because it's not necessarily specifically about the hair. It's about who wears it. So the fact that you can wear it and, not get any shit on it from, getting jobs and shit like that. And, people call it trendy and cool, while black women wear that hairstyle and do it as a protective hairstyle. And because black women are so versatile and they can wear their hair a million times and it'll still look fly, like, they can do that and they still don't get their just due. So that's why they're lashing out at you. And you know what? You got to hold that. You got to hold that with your chest, because black women that go hard out here, they got to hold that shit. They got to hold their own nuts. You got to hold yours too, especially if you want to be in this community. If you really down, then you would understand why, you wearing box braids in itself, you're going to get side-eyed for it. Now, with that being said, inherently, there's nothing wrong with her wearing box braids inherently, because if a white woman went to Africa, for example, and like the locals over there like braided her hair, okay, fine, they braided her hair. Ain't no different than like someone going to India and then they dress them up in Indian clothing. Okay, fine, there's an appreciation for the culture. But because you are in America, and because there is a blatant disrespect for anything black in America, the fact that you get to wear that and not get any of the smoke from all those other groups and, just the power structure in general, that's the issue. And that's why they're coming for you so hard. So burn that into your soul. That's all I'm saying.
Anybody else want to jump on it?
I think.
What up, Mark?
I think he said it.
What's good? Did I got a question? Didn't Bad Baby or Bad Barbie, whatever, I can't
Baby.
disrespectful Danielle, whatever. Didn't she change her hairstyle to braids?
Yeah, it's box braids. That's what we was talking about.
Okay, I just making sure we're on the same. Okay, yeah. Okay, because there was a I wouldn't say a movement, but there was a group of people outside of the U.S. from a university in like the UK or whatever, and they said that you can be black regardless of your skin complexion. You could just feel black, and not to drag the topic on, but I'm just really trying to figure out at what point in time did being black become a like at one point in time, when did our ethnicity become a trendy like feeling? Like, how can you just wake up this morning and go, I feel black today?
I think that's always
Because
been the case.
yeah, I'm just trying to figure like when was that a thing? Because even as a black man, you can't wake up one day and say, dang, I just feel black. And you're just like, I mean, like what does that mean?
I think it's what it means, Mark. I think it's about the difference between the culture and actually being black. And some people think because they in our culture, they
Right.
think because they in the culture, that's what being black is, and it's not. And it
Exactly.
reminded me of that.
Okay.
Yeah, because we are regardless of what anybody say, a lot of the music, yeah, we are the trendsetters. A lot of the music we have wouldn't be here. There'd be no rock, no pop, no soul, no R&B. There's some people saying country started with black people. I don't got no research on that, but I don't deny it. I'm not gonna fight it until I can see it. But it's a lot of stuff that we started and they tape. And they, even J. Cole said it in a song towards who was it, Tekashi 6ix9ine. He was like, they listen. These white kids loving
Lil
your song
Pump.
because that's what they think it means to be, like mean to be black. I'm paraphrasing. I did probably mess up the bar.
Okay.
It's Lil Pump.
Oh, Lil Pump. Okay, but yeah, he was talking to him in that little song, and he said that's what they think what being black is. And, and sometimes we falling into our own stereotypes of being black. But it's just we the trendsetters, and we always been. There's a lot of stuff that people realize the world wouldn't have if it wasn't for black people in America, our African ancestors, our Africans now, the
Right.
Dominicans, anybody that's considered black. There's a lot of stuff that wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the black soul and stuff. There'd be no gas masks, no stoplights. There would be no light in light bulbs
Yeah.
because
It'd be no peanut butter either, but
peanut butter, hair products, it's a lot. So that's
No
why
damn super
people
soaker.
think.
mm.
Yeah, I thought somebody
No
said
cell
something.
phone.
There's a lot of stuff that wouldn't be here for us. No fenders on cars, no ice cream. But you know what? They hate us.
That shit just crazy.
It's crazy
Yeah.
though.
Damn, I ain't thinking about it like that. My bad, bro. You go ahead and change.
I mean, you even look at K-pop. What the K-pop kids dress like?
Oh, come on,
Like
they
black
dress-
kids.
They dress
Oh
like
shit. Mark, tell you the truth. When you just came in, we just jumped on the topic, so it's not like we just yeah. But I do want to say this. When I first read it and listened to it and all that other stuff, first thing I said is she's 16. So I'm not going to bash her because I'm a grown ass man. I don't feel right bashing no little 15-year-old white girl, 15, 16-year-old white girl. But I do feel like this is something that you need to be educated on. And I do feel like if she just read Twitter comments, she might take it the wrong way, which she did because she also put a video out trying to defend herself. She was talking about the people that was coming at her. That's who she was talking about. So everything Father said is true. It's like black women having like their hair has been known as a fad, especially like things like afros, dreadlocks, faux locks, box braids, all those. Some people kind of look at it as fads, whereas white women, when they wear like dreadlocks or faux locks, people look at them as earthly or ethnic and all that other stuff. So
or stupid.
so we're still trying to fight for black hair to be looked at as professional, especially like dreads and fades. I think people are cool with fades, but as far as dreadlocks and all that other stuff, that's still a struggling battle with that because some places you can't even get jobs if you have dreadlocks.
Yeah, it's not as
I
bad
remember
as it used to be, though.
It's not as bad as it
Yeah,
used
it's
to
not
be,
as bad
but
as it used to be. But it's still bad, but things have lifted a little bit.
yeah, thing is lifted like the military. Like the military's finally letting black women wear dreads because back then you just had to wear the micro braids, you had to wear a wig, you had to braid your hair in a straight back so you would look like Queen Latifah and set it off.
Right.
So so you had to do all that, and I'm gonna tell you something. Like as for me, when I was in boot camp and we was ready to graduate, if anybody that's been in the military, you know, a military haircut, you don't get no lineups. It's just straight. They just cut your hair and you move. So, my petty officer told me this story about, you know, because he was like, he was literally speaking to all the black people because, you know, black people want their lineup. So he was telling us the story about how a couple of black kids got asthma or, you know, was not able to graduate with their class because a white person told on them because they was getting lineups in the bathroom and that's like against regulations or something. So all the black people got asthma. So even then, like us trying to get a lineup, they'll probably look at that as a fad. And
right.
even like
That's
I had
crazy.
I had
You
to
need that
educate
lineup.
the same way like I feel like black women should educate Daniel Bergoli on